Hi, and welcome to my cabin. I've gonna make a video on living without running water. This is my first video and I'm not really sure how to do them or edit them, but anyway, here goes. So here's the foundation of my water system. It's a 7-gallon jug. I have 4 of them. 4 of them will last me like it'll probably last me 3 weeks. Maybe two to 3 weeks. Maybe longer even. But anyway, I just bring them to town when I come for groceries and fill them up at the community spigot. We have a community spigot. You pay $10 to the city hall and you get 500 gallons, and you just mark off how many you use every time, because there's a lot of people out here who are living without running water for years and doing it great. Like I said, I've been doing it for 10 years now and don't find it inconvenient at all. So like when you gotta go to town for groceries anyway, so it's not that big a deal to pick up a little bit of water. Maybe takes just 5 extra minutes. In the winter time, I don't go to town very often, so I melt snow. And I have this great 8-gallon stock pot that sits on my wood stove. And what's really cool about it is it has a colander, this big colander. And I just take a pot out and stuff it full of snow and really pack it in, because my snow's quite fluffy, and then just drop it in there and the hot water just melts it instantly, and I have hot water, instant water. Doesn't take long at all, not a struggle. So very easy. For washing, I have a little basin. And I just wash my hands in the same water all day. And wash my face. Sometimes this is an enamel one, so I can put it on the stove. And sometimes I heat it up and then I can wash my head, kind of just scrub my head a little bit in there and get my hair clean. Years ago, I gave up shampoo, and then I gave up soap, and now I've pretty much given up bathing. So unless I get a motel or something, or some special occasion, I don't bathe, and it's working out all right for me. For washing, this is my clean water bucket, and this bucket I can just dump fruits and vegetables in there and get them clean. I rinse them off. I use it for rinsing off my dishes after I've washed them. To wash dishes, I'm pretty careful with water, but you don't have to be that careful. But usually I use a spatula and get my bowl or dish really clean first. And then if you dump some hot water in there and swish it around, it can get pretty clean, and then I can drink the hot water as well if I want. If it's greasy, I might use a little baking soda to cut the grease. And sometimes, once in a while, I use a little bit of soap. And that's working for me. This, for toilet, I have this 5-gallon bucket with a toilet seat lid. I go out and I shovel in some forest stuff, maybe a quarter to a third full. Just fir cones, fir needles, pieces of bark, whatever is around. And I use it till it's full. I have 3 toilet buckets. So like if it's full at say 9 o'clock at night, I don't have to go empty it. I just grab another bucket. Anyway, then I empty them down under a big ponderosa pine tree. This is my gray water bucket. It also has my compost in it. It has all my biodegradables. And then I dump that after I've emptied the toilet buckets, I'll empty the gray water bucket into that. into them, swish them around, and then empty those underneath the ponderosa pine tree. I've been using the same bucket now or the same pile now for 10 years. And it doesn't smell. It doesn't really grow that much. It just keeps composting down. And it's working great. I shovel some, I cover the pile. I cover it, whatever I've dumped. And I cover it loosely, though, because you want to get enough to have air. You want air in there to make it compost, to help it compost. And I cover it with ponderosa pine needles or, whatever you have. And it seems to work great. It doesn't use water, and it's good for the environment, and it makes topsoil. And it doesn't take much time, maybe 10 minutes a week, which a lot of people with flush toilets spend more than 10 minutes a week on their toilet. So anyway, that's my water system, and it's quite easy, and it's not a struggle at all. So thanks, bye.